What's up guys, today I explain you One Piece, why Loki did not kill King Harald, explain, and don't forget to like this video, subscribe this channel. Now have fun with the video. One Piece's Elbaf arc has introduced fans to quite a lot of exciting mysteries, and it goes without saying that Loki is the character that the fans want to know the most about at this point in time. Loki is the accursed prince of Elbaf who is hated by many for various reasons. Right from the moment that Loki was introduced in the story, fans knew that he would be quite a complex character. In fact, even before his introduction, quite a lot of fans had pinned him to be a villain, and Oda certainly took that route as well, or, at the very least, led fans to believe that Loki might be a villain. This was confirmed when it was revealed in the story that Loki went on to kill his own father and consumed the legendary devil fruit. However, the circumstances surrounding this whole ordeal have not been revealed to the fans. In fact, there is a very good chance that Loki actually never killed his father at all. The story of Loki killing King Harald is told by the members of the giant race. When Loki was introduced in One Piece during the Whole Cake Island arc, Oda made it seem that he was quite a romantic. He fell in love with Lola and was heartbroken when she decided to make an escape and seek out love for herself. Clearly, for an evil individual such as Loki, this was out of character. In Elbaf, Loki was portrayed to be an evil person who committed all sorts of crimes from a very young age. In fact, it was then stated in the story that Loki went on to kill his own father and consumed the legendary devil fruit of Elbaf. This fruit was passed down to the royal family for generations, and Loki eventually consumed it, believing himself to be the sun god who will destroy the world. This was an absolutely massive development in the story, and the fact that Loki actually went on to kill his father shocked many. But, curiously enough, no giant went on to explain how Loki actually did it in the first place, and this information from Oda seems rather sketchy, especially after seeing Loki's personality. For one, Loki and Luffy started getting along immediately. Even though Loki did not enjoy Luffy's air-headed personality much, the two were not hostile towards each other. If Loki was truly evil and a villain, Luffy would have sensed it because he is truly a great judge of character. More recently, Loki was seen talking to an individual named Shaggy, and this shaggy person saw right through Loki and told him that behind his cold words is a kind heart. Loki, naturally, took offense to this. But Shaggy's words are actually true, and Loki is a kind individual. For such a person to kill his own father doesn't make much sense, unless the father itself was evil. But, as was mentioning the last few chapters, King Harald seemed to be a rather interesting character who wanted Elbaf to make peace with the neighboring countries. He doesn't seem to have been evil at all, which makes things even more conflicting because Loki going on to kill him simply doesn't add up. Putting two and two together, the conclusion that fans should arrive at is that Loki might not have killed King Harald at all. The reason for this is simple. For one, fans need to keep in mind that Loki himself never admitted to killing King Harald, and he isn't someone who would shy away from admitting such a thing. Secondly, there are people from within the ranks of the world government who are seeking out Loki. Both the government's involvement with Loki and the affairs of Elbaf are rather too conspicuous. For one, in One Piece chapter 1135, fans got to see two hooded individuals seek out Loki, and when they asked a giant nearby, he answered that Loki is the man who killed his own father, and there is absolutely no way that he would be let loose. To this, the government agents responded by attacking the giants because they wanted to know where Loki is being held. It is possible that the government wants Loki's devil fruit because it is that special and holds tremendous power. But, to take things one step further, perhaps the world government had their eyes on this devil fruit long ago, and 6 years before the story, they attempted to steal this fruit from Elbaf. Back then, they could very well have sent the Shanks lookalike as well as the bandaged woman to the country in an attempt to get this devil fruit. This attempt would most likely have failed. It is possible that the people who ended up killing King Harald were these two hooded figures. Loki, just like anyone else, would have mistaken the Shanks lookalike for the captain of the Red Hair Pirates, which is why he calls Shanks a coward of a pirate. To Loki, Shanks is a coward who went for a weak king and killed him, following which he pretended to not do anything. Loki is most likely unaware of the fact that this person was not Shanks, but his twin brother. More importantly, Loki's eyes are covered by bandages. As was seen in One Piece after 1135, there is a certain woman who attacks using bandages, and this woman is a member of the God's Knights who's tagging along the Shanks look-alike. Clearly, there is more to this story than just Loki killing his father. It is possible that once King Harald was murdered for not giving up the devil fruit, Loki witnessed these events and ended up consuming it to prevent it from falling into the hands of these people. Loki then likely ran away, but it is possible that for one reason or another, perhaps due to even Sheng's interception, these two hooded individuals never managed to get their hands on Loki. After getting news of Loki having consumed the devil fruit, it is possible that the world government placed their special bounty on him, and this could very well be the reason why this bounty is being termed as special in the first place. Of course, at the end of the day, this is just a theory, but the idea of Loki killing King Harald might not be true after all, and fans will most definitely find the answer to this mystery sooner rather than later.